Good morning, students. Now I'm going to start the new chapter, that is societal impact of information technology. In this chapter, what we'll get here, we can learn about the antivirus software, learn about the virus, worms, spyware, malware, storm, how to make data backup, what is the meaning of information technologies, hackers, etc. So we go for the different topics one by one. The first is about the virus. This virus. What is virus? See, the virus and the computer virus, they both are same. Virus is a program that attaches itself to other program in order to alter their behavior, often in a harmful way. See, once the virus is a computer software, it is made by the software persons. They made the virus to harm the computer. They made the virus and live in the internet. If anyone can download any games, any other software, automatically the virus will be affecting your computer. So virus will be grow in a multiple way. So generally, if you are not studying a computer, if you are not on your computer, then the virus will not affect it. So once you start your systems, and run any applications or any virus affected applications, then it will harm your computer. That the virus automatically harm your computers. See, here says the computer systems get infected when the user runs or open such a host program. Suppose you are sharing your data to others, suppose you are using a pen drive to copy the songs, videos and other files, automatically in that way the computer will be, the virus will be shifted from other computers to in your computers. So sharing infected files such as network, if you are using infected disks, if you are using infected DVD, if you are using infected floppy disks, then virus worms will be transferred to one computer system to another systems. So there are different types of virus. There are different types of virus. Number one, that is program. Number one is program virus. Program or file infected virus. This virus is also known as parasite virus. So this type of virus can only affect your executable files. Suppose the file whose secondary file name is .exe, .com, drive.com, commercial.dll.bin. Such type of file will be affected by the programs or file infected virus or parasite virus. Suppose your computer, if you download a file.exe, then when the program parasite virus enter your computer, it will destroy the .exe, .com, .drb. Such type of file will be affected by the parasite virus. Second one is about microvirus. Number two is macro virus. A microvirus is a set of commands written by the user to be executed later. That means a microvirus uses the micro language for this program. So this type of virus affect your Word files, Excel files, SS files, which can infected by the macrovirus. Number third is multi-paratype virus. Number three is MULTI. This type of virus infect your computer systems and spread itself in multiple ways. Suppose if you when the computer this virus enter computer in 10, it next day it will become 20, 30 it will become 40. So this virus will be increased in multiple ways. So this is said to be multiplayer virus. Next one is polymorphic virus. Polymorphic virus. This type of virus change its code when it passes to another computer systems. Suppose if you send one file, copy one file and send to another system, automatically its language will be changed. Its code will be changed, and this type of virus is very difficult to find by the antivirus because it will change its code. When in one computer the code is different, when you transfer to other computer, then the code becomes different. So this type of virus will be difficult to find, detect by the antivirus software. The last one is cell virus. This type of virus use various technology to avoid detection by the user and the antivirus program. So this is very important because this virus cannot be detected by the user or the antivirus software. So there are 5 types of virus. One, program or file infected virus, which is also known as parasitic virus. Number 2 is macrovirus. Number 3 is multi-partype virus. Number 4 is polymorphic virus, and the 5th is cell virus. So there are 5 types of virus. Okay. Next topic is worm. You know new worm. A computer worm is a program capable of reproducing and spreading itself to another computer system, usually by the means of computer network. So when we go for the web browsers, Google Chrome or any website, automatically if that file is infected by the worm, then it will enter in your computer. Generally, this type of worms can be infected through the computer's network. It will reproduce itself. No need. If today it is 5, next day it will become 10, next day it will become 15, 20, etc. It is spread without any human actions. This worm is spread without any human actions. Computer worm usually do not cause any direct damage. See, the virus damage your computers, but worms does not damage your computer directly. That means however, they consume a large amount of computer's memory and network bandwidth. So the worm, when a worm infects your computer, it will eat your computer's memory. It will fill your computer's memory automatically. If a computer space is 32 GB, it becomes 30 GB, it becomes 20 GB, 10 GB, 20 GB, etc. Because this worm infect the computer's memory part. The worm also email copies of itself to other computers, infecting them as well, using the address book of the email program. So the worm also enter computer through the email. If you receive an email and open the email, if you check the email, then the worm will be infected in your computer. Some example of worms are, that is, blaster, code red, drum juice, I love you, Melissa, and more. These are different types of worms. Next one is about Trojan horse. Trojan. Do you hear the name Trojan horse? A Trojan horse is a program that appears useful at first. When this Trojan horse enter a computer, is so that it is very useful, and you open it, you check it, and automatically it will infect your computers. But it actually programs to pass the user data or access site, for example, password to someone else. Trojan horse do not reproduce by infecting other file or by itself replicating. So this virus does not reproduce by infecting your computers, or it cannot develop by self-replicating like virus and worms. Respectively. When the Trojan horse is activated, it typically causes a change in the existing desktop icon or create new one. So if your Trojan horse is enter a computer, it will automatically change your desktop screen, desktop icons. You can change the programs. It may also delete some important system file. It may aim, however, to steal sensitive information stored in the infected computer. Trojan horse is spread through infected emails, spams, and careless downloading. It can also enter system through unsecured network. If you're using unsecured network, if you're using emails, if you're using download any files by uncarelessly without using the antivirus software, then Trojan horse will be enter a computer and it will infect your computer's systems. Okay. Now your next topic is antivirus software. Antivirus software. So what is antivirus software? Antivirus software is used to detect worms, virus, Trojan horse, and delete it, and it will remove from your computer system. It is a program designed to detect and remove malicious programs, that is virus, worms, and Trojan horse. So the following requirements are necessary to use antivirus in the computer systems. To protect your computer from virus, worms, and Trojan horse, we have to do some following things, such as number one is it needs to run in the background all the time. Once you on the computers, automatically the antivirus software will be run and it will delete your virus, malicious programs. If you're working with internet, if any malicious program will be want to enter, it will detect and remove it. So that's why it will run background all the time once you start the computer system. Number two, it should be regularly updated so that it recognizes new versions of malicious program. So next thing is you have to update the antivirus regularly. So once in a month, next when the computer will or the antivirus will be told to update it, so you have to update it time to time. Number third, it should have the capability to scan email attachment and file as they are downloading from the internet. So such type of interface you have to use so that when once you download an email attachment or email program, automatically the antivirus system should detect it and delete it once you download the file from the email programs. Next, the user should run full disk scan periodically. So the last point is for the users, the person who use computers, they have to run the whole systems periodically, once in a month, twice in a month. You have to scan all the drives, all the computer systems, so that if any antivirus will be, or if any virus will be affected in your computer, it will delete it. So these are the functions of antivirus software. Next one is spyware. Spyware. The spyware is a computer program that secretly gathers information about the user and relay it to the advertiser and other interested parties. Spyware. You see when you start your computer system, you check it, some unwanted mails will be enter your inbox, fill your inbox, some unwanted phone will be comes in your mobiles. So some spam emails will be come in your inbox. So such types of thing will be carried by the spyware program. It will gather our information and send to the advertiser, different advertiser. They can ask for, they give advertise, they can give you, ask for the to buy the products. It is also known as spy bot or tracking software. Spyware is also known as spy bot or tracking software. So spyware is often installed without the user consent. This will be automatically installed in a computer without the user knowledge. The user downloads something from the internet. So when the spyware automatically downloads in your computer without knowing the user, the first thing, so when you download anything from the computer, automatically the spyware is also downloaded in your computer. Number two, when the user checks some options in a pop-up window that appear while browsing. So these are two factors how the spyware is stored in your computer. So when the spyware is automatically installed in your computer, it will consume a lot of computer's memory. It makes the computer slow and difficult to work on it. So when the spyware enters your computer, it eats your computer's memory and it will slow down your computer system. Next part is malware. Malware means malicious software. It is a generic term used for any program designed to infiltrate a computer without the user consent. So these type of programs will be enter your computer, install your computer down without the user consent. It will harm your computer. It includes both computer virus, worms, Trojan horse, and spyware. So when you talk about malware, that means we'll talk about the worms, virus, Trojan horse, and spyware program. Malware is not the same as defective software, which has a legislative purpose but contain harmful error. It is also known as computer contaminated. It prevents you from using the machines and gather important information from it. Next, how we can take precautions against malware. One of the best precautions against malware is to run an antivirus program or software especially. So to remove, to protect from computer from malware, we have to run antivirus software or scan your computer periodically. There is a software which will remove your malware program, that is Windows Defender. The example of removable spyware is window defender. At least once in a week or every time you indulge in exercise, excessive web surfing. So when you go for web surfing, when you go for any downloading from the emails from the internet, you have to use window defender. It will protect your computer from different malware programs. Next one is your spam. What is spam? Unwanted mail or junk mail or unsorted mail is known as spam mail. Spam refers to any unsorted or unwanted email. You see, when you start a computer, you see some unwanted mail, you fill your inbox. So such unwanted, the mail which you not want, the mail, the person who sends you mail, you don't know that person, but that mail will be entering your inbox, fill in your inbox. So such type of mail is known as spam mail. So what are the problems caused by the spam? If any spam mail are fill your inbox, enter your computers, so what are the problems can you face? Number one, it wastes the user's time. That means when you on the email, read it, check it, you can waste your time. Number two, it wastes network bandwidth. It may be used to spread mail. So unwanted mail is wanted mail is used to spread your spread malware. It will eat your bandwidth, and that means network memory, network part. It will waste your time. So these are the different problems you can face by using spamware. So thank you. So in the next class we go for the data backup. Thank you.